Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be building for the first time in The Sims 4 new expansion, Royalty and Legacy. So thanks to EA for giving us an early access copy of this so we can check it out. I'm going to be starting with a speed build of kind of like a starter estate, which I'll explain more shortly. And then we're going to be finishing it together. So let's jump into it. So we are going to be building what I call a starter estate. It's not a starter build in terms of funds by any means. It's still going to be really expensive, but it's on a smaller, more compact lot than some of the other grand builds in the game, which are absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to make sure that you have everything you need in a more compact lot, so you don't have to wait as long for your Sims to route around, and it's just easier to kind of get things done for gameplay purposes. And I still wanted to have that sense of grandeur, and I wanted to use the new staircase and the staircase tool where you can now round the corners. I actually thought it was an object when I saw it in the trailer, but it's actually a tool where you can round any staircases that allow it, which is really cool. And you can also adjust the rails, which you'll see soon. Just moving it in a different orientation on the lot. Sometimes I do that. I find I'll start building a room in one position and then I'll just move it or flip it into another position. So if you are playing Royalty and Legacy, you probably want to join the noble career, and in the noble career, you have to interact with the throne item a few times. So I'm creating a throne room. But if you wanted this to be more of a realistic home without a throne, you could turn it into another lounge room or grand dining area. In fact, this will actually end up being the ballroom, and we're gonna put the throne room upstairs. But I started with it downstairs, and I loved this sea greeny color, like a purpley, tealy color. I thought it was so pretty. But then I thought, actually, I think I'm gonna go for this lighter green color. It's kind of like an olive green because I loved this rug with the lemons so much, and also that gorgeous turquoise green is featured, I think, in the Princess Cordelia V build that's in the same neighborhood. So I thought, just do something a bit different. I absolutely love the wallpapers in this pack as well. The wallpapers are pretty incredible, as you can see here. And I was having a lot of fun just looking at them whilst I was building this room. There's also a new piano, so we've got that pistachio colorway, which is really lovely, so it can be very color coordinated and matchy-matchy. And most of the build items I've been using seem to be really high quality, quite detailed and ornamental in my opinion. But I did see a couple of items I was a bit disappointed that they kind of looked like items that had just been reskinned, like one of the plants in the expansion, and which I'll tell you guys about in my review video. If you haven't checked that out already, I should have a full, honest review video. That was only a few items though, and for the most part, the items are really great in the pack, and I really enjoyed building with them for the first time, and they're very fancy as well, very, very fancy. So my idea was on the left side of the house, it's more the public or guest side where there'll be the ballroom and the throne room, and then you walk through the corridor to the right side of the house, and that is where all the residential rooms will be. I also wanted to have a very little courtyard area, and there's a new tree in the game, which I thought was really lovely, even if you size it down. So we're going to put that as a garden feature in there, but I had to make a bit more room for it because it didn't really fit that well surrounded by the terrace area. And I thought maximizing the grass area would be really nice, so you can kind of step down onto the grass and maybe have a sun lounger there or a little romantic moment. And I also really love this part as well, where you can create your own archways using the columns and the spandrels, and I just love how this turned out as well. It was so fun. It was so fun experimenting with it all. The color palette is quite nice too. It's so good having wisteria for decorating the outside of the house, and it definitely reminds me a lot of Bridgerton. And there is a cool pale blue color swatch as well, which I think is great because pale blue just reminds me of Bridgerton season 1. Well, actually all the seasons, of course, because it's the Bridgerton family color, really. And yeah, we got 3 different fences. One's got the flowers on them, one's wrought iron, which is pretty versatile. And then we have 2 taller fences as well, and a wooden African-inspired one, which is lovely too. And yeah, I just loved building this. And it was one of those builds where I feel like off camera, I just kept going back to it again to work on it a little bit more off camera, which is sometimes what I do with these builds, where I'll build the exterior and plan the floor plan, and then I'll landscape it. And then I might add to it a little bit off camera before I film with you guys furnishing it all, because I like to furnish it with you guys in real time. And I've also slowed down the speed of my builds when we do the speed build portion a lot. I think it's so much easier to watch when it's still sped up a little bit, like 1.5 speed, just so it happens a bit more quickly, but it's still easy for the eye to follow and doesn't make you feel as motion sick, for those of us who are sensitive, which I definitely am. And yeah, upstairs we're going to have a master bedroom plus 2 other bedrooms. And yeah, you could definitely turn some of the public or social areas into either more bedrooms or more living areas too, if you don't want to play with throne room and balls. The reason why we have a ballroom is because you can throw a grand ball event and they can now waltz, which is cool. So it's got the new waltz music speaker on the wall. And that's actually really fun, throwing a ball. We'll be definitely throwing a ball or attending a ball in our gameplay. I'll also be doing some gameplay videos. But I thought this time we would do a full review video. So usually I would have done like a creator sim video and a build and buy video separately, but I found people just wanting more of a complete overview from me to just, in a more compact way, see, okay, what's this pack about? What are the new features and what do you think of it? So that's why I decided to do a review video this time. So let me know what you think, but we're also going to do a few parts of gameplay as well for those of you guys who want to see it more in depth. And I love these doors. These doors are so pretty. I kind of wish we had, I'm trying to remember unless I've missed it, but I wish we got some arched windows that match these doors where like perfectly, because I feel like that would have been really handy to have in the game as well. And it actually reminds me of Sims 1 and maybe Sims 2, some of the items in that. Just classic French doors and matching windows would be handy. But I think most of the windows, I'm just looking now, none of them have that arch look about them that matches it completely. But anyway, those doors are awesome. I feel like we're going to use them a lot. And I do like that we did get a few different styles of windows. We've got ornamental ones that we're placing now. There's also African-inspired windows and also some windows without any glass in them, which is cool. And now I'm moving the throne room upstairs because I thought it was kind of cool having this open mezzanine throne room because it feels very open to the public to see royalty on the throne. And then the ballroom downstairs, I thought at least I can connect a bathroom onto the ballroom, which might make more sense. And then if you wanted to, you could also turn the upstairs into maybe a ballroom dining area and put the throne away or the chairs away for your event or something else, have some other activities up there. And then for the throne room, there's also a podium item that your Sims can use. And I thought a couple of extra chairs for the other dynasty members or royal members made sense too. And then I really wanted most of his house to be almost symmetrical and just seem really neat and put together because appearances are everything in this pack, and you just, you need to have a grand house to impress in other dynasties that you might want to form an alliance with, the public, or you might want to rival another dynasty, so you might want your house to look better than theirs. But like I said, because it is kind of a starter estate, because it's not as big and as sprawling, I feel like it's a really good size for gameplay. So that's the roofing done. And the roofing was really easy. Symmetrical builds are really easy to do roofing on because it's just like plunk this one there, plunk that one there, and we're good to go. And then of course, I often do this. I love creating a canopy because I love canopies in real life and I really want to create one soon, or a pergola. in real life at my house and grew some native wisteria on it because there's an Australian kind of wisteria you can grow. And actually, I did learn a little bit about the wisteria that you can see in the game. It can actually, like, you should never grow it up a tree because it can kind of take over the tree and make a tree unstable and fall over or lose branches. Or you have to be really careful growing it on structures because it becomes so strong. It can kind of take over the structure too. So it's a very strong plant, but I guess if it's an old building like this, or you have, I mean, this dynasty would obviously have their garden very well kept so it doesn't get out of control, then it works really beautifully and it looks so pretty and it's such a beautiful thing. But the native wisteria that we have in Australia, it's evergreen, so it doesn't drop the purple flowers, whereas the traditional wisteria is deciduous, so in autumn and winter it will become dormant. And yeah, so that's a little bit of green thumb knowledge for you guys for real life. And I imagine in the game it will also not be evergreen, so if you have seasons installed, it will be something to look forward to in spring and summer to see it fully bloom. But yeah, I thought this came up really nicely, and off camera, like I said, I worked on it a bit more, so I've created a floor plan that makes sense. And let me know in the comments if you guys want me to keep that floor plan designing on camera, because usually I cut it just because I spin it so much to figure it out and I make so many changes that it's kind of difficult to watch back, I think. But let me know if you guys really want to see it because I'll include it more if you want to. But I haven't had any complaints cutting it out. So that's why I do that. And I've also put in some furniture just to figure out there's enough room for the layout. It's going to fit everything in there, but we're going to design all the colors and how it works and make it look amazing inside. And then there's also this new floor tile here that's really lovely, and I thought the two neutral colors together are really nice side by side to create a very subtle pattern or highlight on the footpath there. And then I was just having fun sizing bushes up and down. There's not really any new plants in this except for the tree, I don't think. Oh, actually, no, we got hydrangeas, which I've used here. Those are new, of course. So we got a couple of things, which was great to see. And then I was going to go with the Bridgerton pale blue, but in the end, we go with this really stunning green swatch, which I'm kind of obsessed with, and I make the front door black, and just the green and the black look so good together. So yeah, it's gonna look amazing. And you can have the wallpaper as a clean version or as a version with a bit of moss or kind of dirt or aging on it. So let's get to it and actually furnish the build. This is what it's looking like now, and man, oh man, I love this. Look how nice that green color is with the black door. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and I love this wallpaper. How it has that mossy ombre to it. It looks gorgeous. So yeah, this is where we're at with the house, and I also love this opulent ornithological ornament. That is a mouthful to pronounce, but yeah, I thought this was really cool. We actually have a few roof sculptures to pick from here, which I think a lot of players will really love having this. Yeah, so you've got a few different options down here. But anyway, as always, I've done the landscaping, we've finished the exterior. I thought it was really nice to utilize the stone bricks here as well as a color on the other side. And I love our patio area over here. And we also have these umbrellas, which are really great because you can have them with the African patterns on them to suit the other side of the world, or you can get these more stripy patterns. The yellow is really pretty. Or of course, plain versions as well to suit the more European styled side of the world. And I also added some bathrooms to this side. I just realized the roof color is different, but you know what? I kind of like the green roof color. Maybe we should make it all green. Wait, let's just have a look at that. I like the green roof because or we could do green on this side and then make it look like the other side was added on at some point. You know what? Let's go with the green. And yeah, and then this side I made it symmetrical by extending the kitchen area. So let's get started. So I was trialing out, I've also just plonked some furniture in different rooms that we could maybe work with, but I was trialing some of the flooring and I just thought this tile's perfect because it goes with our pistachio color scheme. Or there's also the lighter version of it. Honestly, both look incredible. I think I just personally like the darker look of it, although that looks really good too. I don't know, it's so hard to choose. I kind of wanted to use every color, but obviously it wouldn't go together. The other idea I had for this entrance area is actually going back to, I was going to say back to base game and doing the black and white checkered tiles, but then I just realized we could actually use this one to go with the door and have a more geometric look. I mean, again, so many different things could look so good. But yeah, I thought that had a beautiful impact with the green, unless we did that out here. I mean, that's quite nifty. You know what? As much as I like these tiles too, why don't we do this for a little bit of fun? And we could maybe turn this into a black staircase. No, we'll keep that light. Yeah, that's cool. Or just having another idea now, we could create our own checkered look and feel by just going like this, but I don't think there's enough floor tiles to really make it look that convincing, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like that just doesn't look that good unless we just make it all black marble leading up to there, but I don't think it looks that good either. Or I got it, we just make this part that color, and then down here we have the original tiles, and maybe we can have this on the balconies. Okay, I feel like that's a good idea. And yeah, I've just plonked some furniture everywhere. So this is the throne room. Did we want to do the green tiles up here as well? Or, you know, have a change and do the lighter tiles. I also had this rug up here because I love this lemon colored rug. I mean, it does become very busy very quickly with this big rug. As much as I love it, I'm just gonna plonk it on the other side of the house. Oh, I think I already have plonked it over there. And then yeah, I was thinking we could have this rug in the middle because it matches the staircase textile as well that leads us up here to the throne. You know, maybe this is where we use our lighter green tile. That could be quite nice. These are some new chairs over here. Oh, that yellow color is so nice. Oh, there's the matchy green. I think maybe these chairs should, oh wait, maybe these chairs, because these are white. Maybe the chairs up here should be the golden accents and the commoners. They can have just the white colored chairs down here, which makes me think that maybe we have the tiles round the wrong way and we should do a switcheroo. And then, yeah, there's a drink thing over here. Maybe this probably isn't appropriate for the throne room. I don't feel like we should be like, have a drink in our throne room. That's more of the bar appropriate thing downstairs in the ballroom. The lightwood looks really good with these green colors. I quite like our throne color, unless we want to go the yellowy, but honestly, the green's looking good. I also was considering maybe we could have some kind of shield thing here. Perhaps the throne can sit in front of it. Just a little bit unsure about what colors can work in here with what icon. Oh, the pink is pretty. The brown's also very nice. The red stripe is quite nice as well. I kind of like this because I think I was liking that turquoise color to begin with, and then it's like a bit of both. And then we are in the ocean side of town, so a lighthouse could be cool behind here, or we could just go the plain swatches, or we could do something floral. I mean, this does frame it beautifully, but it doesn't go with the other walls very well. I think we keep it simple upstairs, and we'll definitely use all of the beautiful painted wallpapers in other areas of the house. Don't worry, we definitely will. This plan I was really disappointed by because is this just not this in a slightly different pot? Don't get me wrong, I love this item, I use it all the time, but it's in base game already, so it seems like such a waste of a item slot. Like, could they not have just given us a new tree? I was very surprised that they just reused that. We'll highlight this area with these beautiful big pots, although they might be slightly too big for this area. Yeah, let's scale them down a bit. We have our chairs here, the podium here, an extra stool if anyone needs it, just to the side. And yeah, I love this throne room. I think it looks fabulous. Oh, and the other thing is curtains. So with the curtains, there are sheer options, which come in either patterns or just plain sheer colors, which could be nice up here, or these are more formal looking. I think we're missing a soft lemon yellow. Oh no, we got it. So we could do the yellow, or we could do, I think the soft or dark green looks better. I think the dark green looks more legitimately royal and proper, but I just personally like the light green more, so I'm gonna go with that, but then it makes me wanna play around with this more. I'm doing it, I'm going with the yellow. Controversial decision. And these base game lights might look quite nice just here as well. Just light it up a bit more, make it look somewhat more fancy. And then do we have any flowers that, or sculptures that kind of have a bit of height, almost like if you were to get married, having them down the aisle? Wait, this looks like, oh no, that's different. Oh wow, look at these lights. They are cool. They are extravagant. Oh, and we have this beautiful chandelier that we should use in here. I've placed them over this side. I am obsessed with this chandelier. Yeah, that's so cool. Although, is that going to hit them on the head if they're sitting on the throne? Yeah, actually, that sits a bit low. It's okay. We have it in the other area. You know, maybe instead of the wall sconces, we could just size these down and have these here instead. And we could sit them just here, have these just in front of them. Yeah, and that creates a lovely framing for whoever's seated on the throne. Did I put two of these here? Oh no, they're a double layer and that one was just sticking up a bit. Throne room done. Throne room looks amazing. So this was an interesting idea, having this large pot and then placing this new plant inside of it, and you can even hold down Control, press 9 and lift up. I couldn't decide if I just wanted this to be white or even black to match the door. It might be a bit top heavy though. Or gold is beautiful, or if we just do that lemon pattern again, which I just love the lemon. I think I'm just gonna have to do it. Even the pink's lovely too. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that one. We could maybe do the black and white marble up here too. Oh no, that's becoming too much. I'm gonna copy this curtain. I don't think we need the curtains on the upper windows, but they're nice to frame the downstairs area here. We'll do it in the darker green. And then we could have just base game ottomans on either side. Not loving the colors though. This one doesn't really go with this castle. Would any of these work? Oh, that one's fine. That's better. And then I also got these suit of armors, like protectors of this house. It does seem a bit cramped. We probably don't need them in this room, so put those there. And this rug, we could do it lengthways at the door. It does feel like we need something at the entrance. Ooh, I like it in the soft yellow color. These guys have so much money because their rugs and the patterns of their flooring all go together, which is crazy. I do like this wallpaper downstairs. The doors could also have painted accents on them, or we could just do the plain cream. Ooh, or the hint of peach is really pretty. Let's just do it for funsies. We could even do the hint of peach up here, or just for the throne. We'll just do the doors downstairs. But we could make the piano that pink color. Although there's something about a pistachio piano, which I just love. Oh, and this needs to be painted on either side. Maybe we have a couple of chairs here too. Well, I just feel like we need to, I don't know, do something here. I don't know what it is that we need, unless we just put these guys here. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then this ballroom right now is an absolute mess. I think this bar could be too big for this ballroom. I found this and I thought, oh, that's really cool, but there's just too much pattern going on. We could use either a big dance floor or you can have a little mini waltz floor. I mean, look, if we have a bar in here, ooh, that's got a peachy color tone in it. These. Maybe we put these here. I don't know why I gasped. I'm sorry I gasped. I probably freaked some of you guys out just then. No, I think that looks better here. But I do like the idea of the flowers. And would we rather have royal curtains like this, the royal drapery in either the yellows, the peaches, or cream if we want to keep it simple, or green, or we could have the sheer. I think I like the yellow or the light green. Let's have a look at both options of these. Which looks better? I actually think again, everything looks good. I think the green just blends in more, whereas the yellow makes it more of a focal point, which we don't really need. And then in terms of the shears, they're a bit oversized for these windows. Then the shorter ones will look too casual. So yeah, I think we need to go these big ones, which look amazing. And I do like these archways. It just gets a bit awkward in the corner where it just stops. So maybe we only have them on this wall or have it on this wall. And probably the one that will suit this room the best might be not that one, even though it's really pretty. The plane's a bit I love this scenery with the ruins or the trees. I actually think that works best with our color scheme. And then we could just grab what we have over here for these walls. Although that doesn't really blend perfectly either. What about this one? Both of them are not aligned super duper well. Oh, the other wallpaper is this patterned one. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this. Oh my gosh, we are gonna use this wallpaper so much. I'm so excited. I love it in the yellow, so we'll put it on both sides. Oh, and we need to paint the roof as well. I think there's actually special roof tiles. We have our scene here. Oh yeah, and there's this shield, which is cool because you can put your family's dynasty icon on it. So the red is very gorgeous with the green or the brown or just the gold. I've just got to find where we can actually get the dynasty pictures. There's also these items which might be handy to create your own fancy wallpaper. I'm a bit confused how you'd use them though. Maybe you're meant to put columns on either side of it and then, I don't know, create your own wainscoting like this. Does it come in gold? It does. But then I feel as though you need a line here. Like, a bit confused how you meant to do it. Let me know if you know. Here are the crest emblems. So you can do just gold on gold, or you can have a color. Oh, there's a unicorn dynasty symbol. Actually fun getting to see all the symbols. I do like the lemon. Ooh, which one do we want? The llama's awesome as well. We love a llama. The masquerade image. And then some more geometric designs. Very nice. I love this one actually. But let's go the lemon to be different. Or let's also try the lemon on, let's do a green shield. Let's do a green shield and where'd they go? Oh, over here, and try a gold emblem on it. We could do that. Which one's better? I actually think this looks better. If we did it on brown, green, or the deep burgundy red. Or do you just do it on gold? You know what? I'm gonna do the brown. I like the brown. So we've already got you in the other room. I don't want to scare our guests by having suits of armor everywhere. Clearly this dynasty loves a party because their bar is the biggest thing in the room. I love the idea of the bar being this color. It's so big. Could we size a bar down and still be used? No, that's weird. And it looks bizarre. What about a smaller bar, even though there's no smaller bars with this pack? There's some base game options. I mean, that one's not gonna work. That one could maybe work. Oh, this one might work. Or this one. I think as much as I love this big bar, it's just too big. The tile work on this is not looking right. There's this one or I guess this one. Still not looking fancy enough. I'll just have to do this one, I think. Okay. Because can this function as a bar cart? I don't think so, but I think they should make this so it functions as a bar cart. Absolutely, because that would be such a handy item. I've changed my mind. I want the big dance floor. And I reckon when you have a party here, you make this upstairs a bar area, get the big bar out, place it up there. And that's how I would do it. But we'll just solely have this as a ballroom and the piano doesn't fit. Dang it, maybe we do need our little dance floor just to fit everything in. Because if we do it that way, we can have the piano here. Yeah, have the dance floor here with the chandelier above it. And then you have the bar. And then there's also the piano. And what happened to this? Oh, our curtains just disappeared and I forgot to paint this wall properly. And then I feel as though we can put a few candelabras around the place. And I just had this little chair because I thought it was sweet. And then we just need the pink to break it up a bit. But maybe we just have the one pink plant on an angle here. And then just through here are 2 bathrooms, and I already kind of created these, which I'm kind of happy with. Upon looking at it again, I'm thinking maybe I will do the green tiles in this one. You know, maybe we go the pinky colors in this one because we're in our peach era. Yes, I love the peachy colors. They're so good. And we could put a candelabra in both of these bathrooms too. And do they need curtains? In real life, yes, they would, but I don't know if we need them in here. I mean, we could do just a sheer moment. Yeah, that's nice. Although it does look like it needs to move over a little bit. If we completely move it away from the window and then place the window back, we can position it better. That's the trick with curtains. Sometimes you just got to get that window out of the way in order to get the curtain positioning right. Perfect. And then maybe this should be gold. Yes. Does anyone else really want to use this bathroom? I do. I feel like it would smell floral and beautiful. I just really want to check it out. I'm still umming and ahhing about this wallpaper. When it was yellow, it looks really good on this wall, but then these walls, it almost feels like it becomes too much. But maybe that's the whole thing. We want it to be too much because it is. It's like, whoa, these guys need to calm down. There's a lot going on in here. Oh, I do like that piano in that color. Let's just do it. Why not? And I'll pop that peachy bit in too. We're doing gold on gold. That's the kind of dynasty this place is. Actually, no, I couldn't do it. I've gone to the cartoony color. Actually, we could just do cream wallpaper on two walls and then the yellowy on the other wall. Or the greeny, yeah. Who says we can't do that? Oh, there's a half wall version. Oh, stop it. Well, this changes the whole game. This definitely puts a spanner in the works. Oh, okay. Well, that's great because this looks more formal. Oh, that's what I put in the bathrooms and I didn't even realize the difference. Well, maybe we should put this matching wallpaper up here. That does look nice. Okay, so we've got those done. Beautiful. Why is that toilet paper up so high? I do think we need to fix up this ceiling issue we're having right now. So are any of these called ceiling tiles? Why am I thinking there was some kind of ceiling item? I really did think there was, but maybe I'm thinking of custom content. Well, maybe can we get this in like a light white on white neutral? That could be nice on the ceiling because it would tie in some of the peach tones we've introduced. So yeah, we could do that. And I realize our columns are sticking through our ceiling a bit. So we'll just pop this all over here. We'll do some gold as well. I'll keep this in the outdoors areas, that peach neutral. I'm going to carry the gold into the other side of the house too. I do wish there was a swatch that was just a cream on a white or a white on a cream. Sometimes holding down shift works, but sometimes it doesn't. That's why it can be a bit awkward placing the ceiling tiles. Okay, how is that looking? I mean, it does look good, but the gold might look better. Oh, that's quite pretty. Wow. You know what? I think we need the gold. Also, it is so windy where I am right now. I can just hear wind howling outside and stuff shaking, windows shaking, but I don't think it's coming through the mic at all. Also, I don't know if this is even working. Oh, it's really hard to see where it is gold and where it isn't. Oh, I don't think you're working over here. It's doing that funny glitch where you have to click on another tile piece and then just randomly, not even clicking, just drag it over, and it for some reason just works. Yeah, I think we made the right choice. Okay, so the public side of the house is done, and I think it looks so pretty. And then maybe as we go into the other side of the house, I mean, we could stick with this all green theme, or we could do a bit of a mix of the peach, because I'm thinking we go Bridgerton blues over on this side. That was my original thought. So we could, you know, do a bit of pink and green here, which does look amazing from this view. Or there's the yellow, which I don't like as much, or the green, which obviously goes very nicely. Oh, that's an amazing color. Yeah, I think that peach is good. Putting a rug on top of these tiles is so over the top. It really does not need anything extra, but they are over the top. This yellow rug will actually be really handy for more normal houses. It'll be a nice hallway runner in a family home. Oh, and this is a new item. This is the secret passageway clock. So this clock can join up as a secret passageway to other clocks, but you have to kind of unlock each of them. So your sim has to explore them to find them. Oh my gosh, you can have a gold one. That is crazy, but it looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, it looks really good. The black is nice. I mean, I do like this color, but maybe not with the peach and the green. The dark wood's very nice. And then that ties in with the chairs. Or we go the crazy gold, which looks amazing too. But I think I might go the dark brown. I like that it, you know, brings it down to earth a bit. Not by much. And you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the rug because I just think this already looks so fancy. Like, it's just really not necessary, I don't think. The archways do look quite nice here, although we have a lot going on in here already. I think I'll just leave it. I would love to have a house where we could experiment with different wallpapers, but it just doesn't suit our house. But I think in another style of home, it would be so much fun. Do we want any sculptures on here? I was just thinking some nice flowers, but I'm struggling to find the right type of thing. I guess just some roses. Sure. Okay, so this is what I created as our lounge room base. I took a long time trying to figure out where to place the staircase, and this is kind of the kitchen and dining room layout that I was figuring out too, and this took me a long time to figure out where it all fits within a symmetrical size to this side of the house. But yeah, I actually think this style has turned out really nicely, but obviously we're going to change all the furniture. And then upstairs, let me just spin this around for you guys. So upstairs we have the main bedroom and bathroom over here. There's a separate toilet just in this room. Then there's a shared bathroom over here that this room can use. And then this twin bedroom, I was thinking for children, could also have their own bathroom, or you could turn this into a very small playroom or nursery or toddler zone. That's what I was thinking for this side. And I loved the idea of the blue, but then also, I guess I had already started on this peachy pinky color idea as well. That's probably where that came from. And we have new kitchen items to use over there. I have no idea how we're gonna do this, but we have the basics. So in terms of wallpaper, I mean, I just started with this blue because we have a few double height walls. So you don't want to have a skirting board starting halfway up the wall, obviously. So yeah, I was thinking, well, we could do blue on some walls, but I think I forgot this wallpaper existed, which is quite good. Oh my gosh, quite good. That is so nice. And I guess we can use this on the lower portion of the wall. Oh no, we can't because it has the top to it. But yeah, I don't mind mixing some plaster with other wallpaper. And does this staircase actually come in that pink color? Oh my gosh, it does. So we could match the color of the wallpaper. Crazy. Yeah, I don't mind that. Or we could also use some feature walls or have the whole room as a feature wall. This one does fit in quite nicely, and we haven't got to use this one yet. Although I think there's just too much pattern going on, so we could just make that cream. I am loving these wallpapers. So yeah, how much of this should be plain is the question, because that's a lot if it's all patterned. You know, I think we should just go the plaster blue over here, then have our hint of peach. We're also going to have curtains over these windows. Ooh, do we have a softer blue? Ooh, it's still pretty vibrant. I wish it was just that little bit more washed out, kind of like this green, but in blue, because that's still so vibrant, as well as this one. So we may have to just do creamy colored curtains. Oh, they got it so close to matching this. And it's the same with the peachy and the pink colors. They're just they don't really match the tiles. And then that's yellow. Oh, the other thing is we can go the sheers. So the thing with sheer curtains is you can always put them back to back, so you don't have to have them the traditional way. Oh, I don't like that though. I think we'll go with this curtain after much deliberation. And then I was just thinking with couches, do we want to go the peachy or do we want to go the blue? And I think the blue, I've got to have this Bridgerton moment, I think. Otherwise there's these soft greens. Oh, the yellow is very pretty as well. The gold's amazing. All of the colors are amazing. But yeah, I think we should have that moment. I do like these timber features as well. We could go this one in here. I think a bar cart is necessary. The black's not the worst idea because it does tie in with the staircase, but it does look more industrial. It'll be great in an industrial build for sure. But we'll do the gold over here, and the chandelier didn't have quite the right coloring for this room. That can be our peach moment. And then rug wise, I was thinking of doing the lemon rug in the dining area. So maybe in here, we could either go this or just the creamy color. The tiles are just such a beautiful statement. It's kind of hard to put a rug over it. I mean, maybe we just size it down because I don't want to take attention away from it. Oh, I love this rug. That's cool. Again, I'm not sure if it will suit this build. It'd be cool to do a hybrid build of both styles and make them both work. But yeah, let's do a smaller rug moment over here. And if we're doing a smaller version of the rug, I'm happy to go the blue. And we don't need double of these couches because we have better options that we can mix and match. Like this couch, so good. Or maybe that goes over on this side. And then we also have armchairs. You're creeping me out. Yeah, let's do you here. Oh, that's nice too. Perhaps we save this for another room and we'll do the armchairs over here. Because I like putting armchairs where there's a door because it's not as abrupt as walking into the back of the couch. At least you can either just have one chair or have a gap in between two. If you haven't seen Bridgerton, but you love interior design, especially using different colors and of period homes, check out their set design. It's incredible. Oh, I love this. There's just some heels. Oh my gosh, clutter item heels, so good. And then perhaps we put a royal tea set or maybe some cakes to enjoy. Yeah, this is just a base game tea set. Very handy for this. Oh yeah, and I was going to have an office area just here, just for practicalities of gameplay because you need a computer sometimes. Even though it might seem odd having a computer in this period looking home, the world of The Sims is a little different. Oh, I love this candelabra. Are you kidding me? Oh, and I love this one too. Oh my gosh, these are incredible. One of my favorite movies is called Ever After, and it's one of the best movies ever. I think it's super highly rated as well, and it's got Drew Barrymore in it, and it's meant to be the real Cinderella story. Just such a beautiful movie. But whenever I see this painting, it reminds me of a quote from the movie where the Baroness goes, "Go catch a chicken." There's so many good one-liners in it. And sometimes I say that line randomly in conversation and nobody knows what I'm talking about. And it's funny. Yeah, I'm really into these pots with this palm tree size down in it. It's just a good look. Can we put a TV on here? I don't think we can, and it's definitely gonna sit way too high if it's above the fireplace. Yeah, well, I mean, we could lift it up and we could almost make it work. It just sticks out the bottom a little bit. And then if we try and, oh wait, yes, we can make it work, I think. If we get this one that's meant to sit on something, it looks like it's just sitting on the mantelpiece. I mean, it's not the cutest, but you can get a TV on there if you wanted to. We'll leave it off for now. Do you think there's a family member in this urn? Or do you think it's just decorative? I don't know. I think it can be anything you want it to be. And then I almost feel like we need fireplace accessories, perhaps. We can always find the tools of fire just by typing in fire, but it's the other stuff that I struggle to find. Maybe it's not in the build of this game, but usually you can get the logs. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's from a pack. It might be from werewolves. That's okay. I know I have it in my game, but this is a early build just for this pack. So that's why some stuff is missing that I would usually have. I'm actually gonna put these lamps over here and then just have the base game lamp. Daisies over this side, or sunflowers. Oh, actually, maybe not those. Whoa, this mirror looks awesome right here. Under every single floor table, I'm gonna place one of these chairs. The other thing I was thinking with these is that we could put curtains along them, but I don't think it's going to work too well. And certainly just give it a go and see. That's what it would look like, just having the shears there. But again, I think it just looks better without it. So let's not do that. I really like the lounge room. I really, really love this wallpaper and I want to use it so badly. Otherwise, this wallpaper is really pretty in here. But I think if we were to use this one, we'd have to turn these tiles into a more neutral color scheme, which I guess is okay when it changes from one room to the other. You know, we could do the light table or we could go the dark wood and the dark chairs. But it does bother me changing the tiles for some reason. I just don't really like doing that. And maybe we should just go with this lovely scene instead. I think that looks really, really beautiful. Have fruit trees on either side of the fireplace. I'm wondering if there's a nice side table that they have. There's this one which looks like it would be better in a bedroom than in a living area. Oh, this one's nice. I do like the blue in this base game one. Oh, actually, I know what I can put here. We can size down this big lamp, again, that we've used in the other room. Or just use a base game candelabra. Or, I'm just thinking out loud again, where's that chaise lounge? Here it is. Do we just put this in the corner? I mean, it is kind of a vibe, is it not? I like it. Okay, it's gonna be in the blue colorway. Back to our counters. I got very distracted. Given how much color is in our dining area, I think we're gonna either have to just go the neutral with the gold or the dark brown, or match the dining table with the warm wood, or we change the dining table. I think the gold is too much, and now I'm experimenting with the blue and this being a neutral color, or we just do gold with a neutral central area, which I think this actually works the best. And I don't know if this will work in the island. Yeah, that looks a bit janky. Do we like this as our wallpaper, or just keep it blue, or the creamy stone color? I really like this scene, so let's go with that. We just need to pop in some cupboards. The cupboards are a bit funny in terms of heights. Some of the pieces are just a different height, which might have been deliberate. That might be the style. I'm not sure. But for me, I think it should all be the same. Oh, I don't really have any room for this. Okay, maybe I'll pop this one over here. And now I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't have cupboards over on this side because of the windows, because that just seems bizarre. Need a fire alarm for safety. We need a bin. No royal bins. So I'll use that peach one to match the rest of our color scheme. Oh, we gotta put some fancy cakes up here. Oh, these lemons are divine. Yes. I want that on my kitchen table. These are an absolute classic. Although they look like they're kind of ruining the mural behind them. We could put another sink over here just to fill it up and make it look more lived in. Oh, and you can't put any appliances over here. I was hoping this might be a appliance counter. And this is cool, but this doesn't fit appliances easier, so it can't act as an appliance hutch. Good for plants either. I'll just put some wine bottles there. And you can never have too many tea sets, right? So we'll have another tea set over here, where we can see the silhouette. Oh, I just realized we should probably have these fancy pens on the desk. And then last of all, we'll put the bar stools here. I don't believe we have any new bar stools. Luckily, our base game ones match this pretty well. We can put some challah over here, another fruit bowl. You can pop a few things on this as a shelf, although it doesn't have that many slots, which is a bit disappointing. It just makes it harder to work with. Right, yay, that looks nice. That's a beautiful kitchen area. I feel as though we need something in this corner though. It's just a blank corner. I don't want to do another chair because then it looks like there's just too many chairs. Do we have a statue that, oh wait, he's tiny. I thought that was a big statue. I mean, we always have our classic top hat guy. I mean, you know, it's kind of a vibe. Even though he's scary, let's let him have another moment to shine. Okay, kitchen is done. Lower level is done. This is actually a way bigger build than I was planning. Like, I just didn't think it would take so long to build this. Now, in terms of the bathrooms, and what kind of design we want to put in here. What kind of wallpapers? Probably this wallpaper. This can be the blue and gold bathroom. It's pretty fancy in there. This one we could do beige or our pinky colors again, or even a pink and green. And I can't help but feel like these bathrooms need some privacy. At least the ones with windows. I know this is the hallway right now. I just wanted to look at what these would be like. The main bedroom, this is such a cool bed. So it's basically this bed, or there's a 4-poster bed. And they also come in single bed sizes. And there's also really cute bassinets that look very royal for your royal babies. And I was thinking of going floorboards with rugs in these rooms, because I don't know, the tiles just seem like they're better off in the living areas, and then the bedroom should be a bit more gentle. Ah, the lemon. Maybe this is our moment to have the lemon. It looks so good in green. This reminds me of Sound of Music when they make outfits out of the drapes. I think we're pivoting to the green. Wait, does that mean the bathroom needs to be green too? Or more green? No, I think the bathroom's fine as it is. It goes with the room. Or you could go the yellow bed with the golden rug. Or even the blue bed with the golden rug. No, I'm doing the green. It's locked in. Gosh, I don't know, where can we fit all of this? So there's this like such a cute vanity. And this mirror, love this mirror. This mirror will be handy. It'd be really funny if the Sims look in one side and it's super zoomed in and the other side is more zoomed out. Oh, there, it's closed on the other side. This could sit in the corner like this, have a little moment. There we go. And then we can have this over here, the wardrobe, with some different clothes and fits. And then I think they should have a spot for an incoming bambino. And it's gonna match the room. It's a very matchy room. We want big curtains like this, not in green. The yellow is pretty, although that's a lot with the bed. Or we just don't have a window there. We just have one window over on that side and align this more in the corner. Okay, I think this is looking better. We have these creamy colors in here. There we go. And then, because we only have one window over here, it's not as overwhelming for the bed, because that bed design is so nice. I don't want to like have curtains behind the curtains because it just takes away from it. And then I'm so excited for these amazing lights as well. Ah, they're so cool. This one's awesome too. Obviously doesn't go with the room, but that is so nice. I would put that in a super modern build as well. Let's go with, we could do a little hint of pink here, or the hint of yellow, just to brighten it up, you know what I mean? Although not with the silver stand, unfortunately. We'll go with the pink. And then does that mean we want to go with this pink chair? Potentially. You know, I feel like we should probably put these candelabras downstairs. I forgot about it for a second down here, and it's gonna look so much nicer having these behind this sofa and at the entrance. That's so fancy. So fancy. And then, I mean, we could put them on the table instead of a vase, or even size them down like this. That's cool. And then I also just thought with the dining chairs, do we have two versions? Yeah, so maybe we put at the head of the table the more fancy chairs. My grandparents used to have fancy chairs at the end of their table. Well, they weren't this fancy, but they were a little different to the other chairs. And actually, with our dining chairs, they're all the same, but the ones on either end of the table actually have armrests. So if anyone comes over who needs armrests to get up or down, we have that as an option, which is good. Yeah, I like those. I love those, actually, having them as feature chairs. Yes, I'm excited. And in here, it almost feels like we should have a sconce light, but the options that we have are pretty full on. Like, I don't know if this is a vibe in the bedroom. You know what? It is, because this is a wealthy house, so they just love everything being extravagant. Everything is so over the top. Oh, that's cool. We're running out of wall space. I've barely used any paintings. I was actually kind of worried that there weren't enough paintings, but now that we're actually building, there is a fair bit of base game to use, although I think portraiture will be important when I play with this pack. I think I'll paint portraits of my Sims. Or perhaps we put a couple of paintings next to the bed. I don't know what Sim... Oh, we actually already put that portrait downstairs, so maybe we have this one upstairs. Ah, Cordelia. But yeah, my point is, at least there's a lot from the base game that works with this pack, you know? These frames look more modern next to the other one. I'll do the daisies. Daisies in a green frame, because frame colors don't have to match completely. Although now this one looks really big, so I'll size that one down. Okay, fine, they should match. Okay, fine, we'll do that. And then we could do another chaise lounge moment over here, because that's what royals, I imagine, do. They just lay on their lounges and go, oh, what a day. And that actually could be the moment we tie in our lemon color. Or because I don't know if I can do more of this green. James is filming a video right now, and I swear he's yelling out something about chow chows. It's just not really working in this space though. Or do we put a chair here and then the bassinet's got more room over here? Okay, we could do that. Okay, main bedroom done. The twin bedroom looks really nice in blue. These aren't fitting in ideally right here. We go with this one. The archways certainly fit in much better. Yeah, I like the blue. Oh, those look nice with this contrasting headboard. That looks really nice. Oh, yellow. Maybe we go yellow. Yellow's nice. Since that's going to be a yellow room, we'll make the bathroom really fun blue. So the vibrant blue. And we'll just do regular tiles. So I imagine this is a kid's room. And the way I'm going to make this look like a kid's wardrobe is by sizing down the clothes. Ta-da, it's now kids stuff. And I guess because they're rich kids, they can have a boat in their room. I feel like wealthy kids have boats, boat decor. I don't know, it's just something I've noticed. There is this luxury dollhouse. Whoa, the doll, why are the dollhouses so big? At least this one is, it kind of seems like it's smaller because I suppose it's shorter. Oh, this is another green rug with some nice hydrangeas on it. You know, I think that works with the room. I wish we had some other toy boxes in base game because I'm just not feeling these ones. But I know in other packs we have some great options. Just not in my game right now. So maybe I'll just go without anything and I'll leave this for you guys to decorate however you would like to with whichever packs you may have. We'll pop a violin in there and a casual $8,000 painting in here because that's completely normal. And this one, how much is this? $2,000. Just casual $10,000 worth of artwork in your kid's room. Lovely. And for our last bedroom, I really want to use this teal color at least once because it's just so good. I can see why the other build they used it because I would have if I built on this pack for sure. And I mean, we could have this sea archway image here. I mean, it kind of goes. It's got the same colors in it. Or there's a darker blue one. See, that's a bit too vibrant and more of an electric blue. That's so pretty with this wallpaper. There's that, which doesn't fully go, or the gray. Have we used this one anywhere else? Oh, I just realized we have a problem over here with this wallpaper. We've used it just in that bathroom, but I don't think we used it anywhere else. Maybe we should have used it in here. I mean, what looks better? Does this, well, does that look better in here? Does that look better? I think this looks better because it goes with all the soft pastels. But this just goes with the tones in the room better as well. Yeah, gosh, dang it. You know what? I'm gonna go with the beach theme, even though I don't think it goes as nicely as this one. We've already used that in multiple rooms. So we can just go like this and then have it on one wall. And I think this will already be my favorite room just because of the color scheme. Oh, well, it doesn't really go with these curtains though, this scene. Well, it'll have to. We'll make it work. We're gonna have another computer up here, but by all means remove it if it's not your vibe for your fancy old school gameplay. Oh, this is just so, it's just perfection, all of this. Oh, what's the difference between these? Are they the same color but different, just different bases, I think? Oh. Well, we'll definitely go with the gold on gold base. Although I feel like the side tables are a bit much, so maybe we'll go with just the plain side table. Yeah, we'll go like this. I think that's a nice balance. And what rug works in here? We actually have the lemon rug available in this color scheme. So, or we have a full darker teal look with the seashells on it, which is really nice. I think I'm just gonna go that. I love the beach theme. Then one of these at the end of the bed. The orange definitely works. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of the purple, but it just, I think we could do the pop of purple, the pop of orange. I think the orange goes better with this scene, the ocean scene. But the purple is like the jewel tone, which also goes with this whole theme as well. You know what? I'll just stick to a gray. We'll go a neutral or a brown. Kind of weird because teal can be cool and warm. It's quite a confusing color in that way, as in you can pair it with gold or silver. Those lights do help tie in that wallpaper for us. I don't think I can articulate how much I love this room. I just love it. And why don't we break up the gold a bit with this black? I think this is the room where we have the high heels over here. And I think these are actually the high heels your sim can wear and create a sim. So I love the continuity between Kaz and build and buy mode. And I'd love to fit another one of these in. I mean, we probably can squeeze it in here. It does kind of look weird having two chairs, or we don't have the computer desk here and we instead have this, which honestly, I'd rather do this. So in the main bedroom, we have this cute perfume setup in the red. And then over here, we can have the perfume bottles with a bit of pink. Oh, we can't fit that on there as well though. Or do we get rid of that and have this here? This is just such a cool mirror. We have to put it there. And I do want a bit of purple in here, so we'll use this. We can have that. Yay! Well, I think we are done. We've completed another build, you guys. And this one, wow, it's it's a killer build, if you don't mind me saying myself. So let's do the final tour. So this is the front, and to give you an idea of where it is. Oh my gosh, I just realized the green buildings lead to this green house. So it kind of looks like it fits into this town area, which I really like. Oh, that's really nice. I did not think about that, but it works. I so badly wish there was some kind of pathway that connects to the lot, and I say this all the time. But yeah, that's the front. My voice went up kind of high then. That's the front. This is the back, and it actually has lovely access to a little jetty here where you can go fishing and you can look for a frog to kiss. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, that fits onto the lot really well. Oh, just realized, bit of roof that wasn't painted. I know that will upset some of you. I fixed that up, and that is a new roof type. Oh wow, the checkered tiles look so good. And I also love these big urn sculptures we've put at the front as well. So you go in, la-di-da-di-da. I will fix that tile right now because otherwise I will forget. Okay, la-di-da-di-da. Ooh, look at this carving on the door up close. That looks very nice. Very nice. Welcome to our ball. Imagine being a guest at this house and being met with this epic staircase. Wow. So you can take a humble seat at the front here. You can go see the family down the corridor, or we can go straight down here to the ballroom. Love the peach doors. And you can practice the waltz here, or you can actually host a ball, but you might want to get the bigger dance floor if you do that. Practice the piano, which part of me is still wanting to change that piano back to pistachio. I don't know if I can let go of it, you guys. Oh, the pink's nice too though. I've just loved my pistachio piano from the start. There's something about saying pistachio piano that's the alliteration is really satisfying. And I've also just moved the box to the other wall, the music, so it was intersecting the curtains. And there's our family shield, which of course you can change the emblem. It's so pretty. Wow. I don't think this pack is for every player, but for players who enjoy these kinds of builds, you're gonna love it. I love the ceiling too. Anyway, let's go to the bathroom. Pop into this humble room to go to the toilets. Imagine coming in here, you would think, wow. Comment down below what you think this bathroom smells like. I'm definitely getting floral. And then this is the green side of the bathroom. So there's 2 toilets. You can host an epic ball in here. Let us climb this staircase and ascend to the, again, humble throne room, because it's a so humble. Wow, so this is where you can come to do all of your noble tasks and to also, you know, interact with other Sims if you dare. Interact with the commoners. But yeah, they can sit there, and then love that pot in the background too. I love those chandelier lights too. I'm gonna use them so much. Lovely throne room. I love the yellow too. So nice. And then again, I'm looking at this and thinking, well, maybe we just need all the tiles to match. Yeah, I like matching tiles. They look good. Okay, let's go to the main part of the house. Who's that? He looks like he's from Sims 2. That's it. No, Sims 3. Sims 2, Sims 3. What? Where is that hair from? Sims 3 hair. Yes. I remember always using that hairstyle. The female Sims hair. Okay, so then we think, no, we'll just go to the main household, the residential side of the house. We have this lovely connecting hallway. Again, very humble. And the ceiling I changed to the marble. Oh no, why is this the wrong color? Ghastly. Better. That's green. We've got our secret passageway too. And then if you just pop out here, you can see our lovely terrace area with the water fountains. You can go down here, have a little sit on the lounge, or even sit at our gorgeous lemon table. And no, those are not base game chairs. They are the new chairs that came with the pack, but they look like the base game chairs. And then in we come to our lounge room inspired by Bridgerton. This looks amazing. Oh, it's so pretty. I almost would change that wall to just the blue color as well. The plain blue wallpaper, because I think that looks nice too, but I guess I'm just trying to use all the wallpapers because it's exciting. The columns look really nice in the lounge room too. It just makes it look more grand, and I'm really glad we changed the lamps to candelabras. Love the hint of pink as well on that staircase. This looks so good, you guys. Wow. Wow. Amazing. And then if you go over here, this is also a nice terrace area, which the green, the black, the white, and the purple wisteria. Mwah, amazing again. I'm obsessed. This looks so good. Oh my gosh. And then we go in here to the dining room. This might be one of my new favorite builds. So the dining room, we ended up going with the pinks and the blues, or the peach and the blues. Candelabras do look nice, and the dining table sized down. The new fruit trees that look like base game, tut tut tut. The amazing chandeliers, and even the table kind of looks like base game. Wait, we need to check this. Oh no. Oh no, it's the same table. Why did they do that? Why are they repeating so many objects? That's not... Oh no, they're the same chairs! Wait, they did add more detail onto it. The chairs don't bother me as much because the cushion actually looks quite different. The cushion's a lot nicer and it's got detailing on it, which I guess is the same thing they did with the table, but I think maybe they've kind of reskinned too many items because it's a bit too noticeable. So I will be pointing this out if I make the review video, which I'm pretty sure I will. Yeah, because... Oh wait, so this chair isn't from base game, but I swear we already have a chair like this one too. It must be from a different pack, or I'm just dreaming. But that is a new chair. Anyway, back to this. Love the chaise. And then this shelf is awesome. And we've got our gold kitchen. Again, just slightly extra. This kitchen, I like it. I like that it's neutral. I think it suits the house, but I also love that you can have all the other colors as well. And we did get a pop of that with the blue fridge. And I'm obsessed with these lemons. The lounge room could be my favorite room. Moving on up, we reach the top of our stairwell and see Princess Cordelia V. The fan is very cute. I like that we can look down the stairwell too. And then this is the we're in the residential area. This is the boudoir section. Let's go to the main. Whoa! So this is the Sound of Music room. Very grand, very beautiful, very nice. Bassinet there if you're gonna have a baby. You'd probably have room for a changing table as well in here. Super gorgeous. Love this. And then just in here, we have an incredible bathtub. And I think these colors look really good together. That green with the pink, one of my favorite combinations. And then just in here is the toilet. I just felt like the toilet needed to be separate because they're fancy. And I do love the lemons on this. I'm just into lemons, what can I say? Then we have the other bedroom, the teal room, which I'm really glad we left this wallpaper because I think having the ocean symbolism is very nice, or ocean graphic is really nice. But I love this color. It is so royal, so regal, so gorgeous. It's so pretty. Oh, they have no clothes. I'll fix that. They have a Coach bag though and good high heels, great high heels, so it's okay. And then they also have a telescope on the balcony, and this is a new telescope where they can look out upon the kingdom and ponder about being a noble. And then over to here, oh, this is another new painting. And then we head over into this lemon room. The door's just glitching out a bit. Ready for your kids to move in with all of their toys. And some nice twin beds here, so sweet. Violin, the boat, because that's a thing. It makes me really want to plant hydrangeas, seeing all the hydrangeas in this pack. And then this is a fun bathroom because it's turquoise. That's really nice and light and bright. So that's it, you guys. That's our first build in The Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Oh, we got some potatoes down there. Those potatoes? Yum, I suddenly just got so hungry. So thanks everyone for watching this video. Let me know what you think. And also thank you so much to my amazing members for your support. If you'd like to get a bonus behind the scenes video each week, and access to a library of over 100 videos already that you can just binge if you want to. There's a link in the description down below to become a member. And also, what was I gonna say? I don't know, it's gone. It's gone, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this build. I sure did. I think it's really fun experimenting with all the new items and seeing what you can do with it. And I think some of them will become our regulars, for sure. But anyway, guys, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, I can't wait to speak to you all soon. Dag dag!